another episode of Words of Wisdom from the Wise. And today is going to be all about the spirits that are trying to attack us in these last days. Now, I feel like this is very, very important because the whole thing about it is a lot of the times we are so forgiven, which is as we should, but when we forgive, sometimes we have to cut certain people off and just pray for them and deal with them from a distance. So, like I said before in my other video, these spirits, listen, they are in families, they are in your long distance family, your relationships, your spouse, your co-workers, your boss, your friends, your bestie, your homeboy, all of these type of people, okay? They're in everybody. Well, they can be in everybody. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it, okay? So, and if it's you, then change it. So, you guys, I really want you to be aware, and I need you to open your spiritual eyes, okay? Open them up. Open your spiritual ears so you can hear. I need them perked up, okay? I need you to listen because I'm telling you, you are going to see. And it's crazy because, the Most High, Christ is reviving us. And you notice how it's a lot of truth coming out? Everywhere's everybody's waking up out of their grave. Because the Most High said in Ezekiel that the children of Israel would wake up out their grave. You know what I'm saying? We've been asleep. We're his chosen seed, okay? We are the children of Israel. So that's why it's everybody's popping up with the truth and all this stuff is going on. It's because of us waking up, okay? And when we wake up, we got next. We got next. Our kingdom is next. So, yes. So that's another reason, you guys, I want to go over these spirits that are going to try to attack you. Because when these spirits attack you and they're going to be stopping you from being on your mission to make it to the kingdom. So I have to call them out and put them on blast, okay? And you think about it, you guys. Remember this. I need you to perk your ears up. There are only two. You can only serve one master, okay? You have the God of all gods, the living God of Israel, which his name is Ahia, okay? And you have the worm Lucifer, okay? Which is the God of this world. When Adam and Eve fell, our parents, he gained dominion for a small time, okay? I know it feels long, but it hasn't been long, okay? Compared to eternity, this worm hasn't been ruling for a long time, okay? So that's why it's all of this chaos going on in the world, because he's ruling, okay? And that's what it is. So know that, okay? But we're at the end, okay? We're so close to Christ is coming. You guys do not understand. I'm telling you, he's gonna come like a thief in the night. Get ready, okay? But that's another video for another day, and I'm gonna talk about that, okay? Because I just love Christ and I just love this word, and it changed my life, and it's gonna change yours too. I'm telling you, when you learn who the Most High is, not this God in these churches and all of that, a lot of these churches and stuff like that, and that Caesar Borgia painting on the wall, please. And real quick, don't listen to nobody that say it doesn't matter what Christ's color was. Because if it didn't matter, why would they change it? Why would they make him white when he black? Okay? So it does matter. Okay? That's a slave mentality to say it don't matter. But I'm going to go into a class about slavery too. Because we were more than that before. We were something else before slavery. Okay? But anyway, y'all throwing me off topic. Let's jump in. So 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also, listen up, that in the last days which we are in, perilous time shall come. Perilous time shall come in the last days. Here we are. 2 Timothy 3:2. For men shall be lovers of themselves. Oh, tell me this ain't time right now. Covetous, Boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. Oh, I can't stand that one. Unthankful, unholy. Man. Let's just unpack this real quick. Covetous. Lusting after another man's wife, lusting after another man's business, lusting after another man's, you know what I'm saying? Like what this other man got, or woman, same way, lusting over and want what they got. Like, it's not good enough to be like, okay, I want a wife or whatever the situation may be, or I want a husband. No, I want her husband, or I want his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, covetous. Get rid of people like that. I'm telling y'all, and it's real important that you guys get rid of people like this out of your life, because these spirits will leap on you. It's not just about, okay, well, that's them and that's on them. No, this is all, it's a chain reaction. You know what I'm saying? It's a domino effect. And then you wonder why you hung around this person that's that's covenant over somebody else. And then you go back to your house and now your marriage is all in turmoil. Because you took that spirit from that person to home. And now your marriage is all turned upside down when you was just happily ever after. Boasters are bragging, always bragging. I got this, I got that. Oh, he ain't got this, or she ain't got that, and all of that type of stuff. That's not funny. And I see people laughing about that type of stuff when they hear somebody like that. That's not funny. Because what you think they're saying about you behind your back? I mean, it's only a matter of time before they stab you in it. Y'all know. Proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. Oh my gosh, disobedient to parents. I see this all the time. And my whole thing is, I understand that, like everybody don't have a good relationship with their parents. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm grateful for my parents, of course. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of people, other people don't, but my whole thing is, don't dishonor your parents, and that's another thing, ladies. Like, if you want to know how if a man is going to be a good man, that's something big. On your date, just collect data. Ask him questions like how you feel about your parents. You know what I'm saying? If he start talking greasy about his parents, girl, you better check, please. Okay? For real. Check, please. Unthankful. Oh my gosh. You give people stuff and you help them out, and then they're like, okay, well, the next minute, the next hour, the next day, well, what have you done for me lately? Like, I just did something for you yesterday. It's not good enough. I'm telling you, you could tell them yes 300 times and tell them no once. They will cancel you. Unholy. They don't want to hear nothing about no God. They don't want to hear nothing about no God because they want to stay in their wickedness. And as such, turn away. 2 Timothy 3:3. Without natural affection, they don't know how to give love. They would rather deceive. Truce breakers. Can't trust them. They say they're going to do one thing, they always do another. Flip-floppy. False accusers. Going to this person and saying you said this. Going to that person and saying you did that. And now y'all beefing and he just sitting, or she, they just sitting back just watching y'all beef, and the whole time they stirring it up. And then this is the people that you got to watch out for when they tell you something and they be like, yeah, don't say nothing, but no, say something. Those the ones you got to watch out for, because I'm telling you, if it was all like that, they would not care. They would not care if you went and said something like, yo, what's going on? Such and such told me that, da. That's not even Christ-like. That is a snake. Watch out for people like them, okay? Because I've seen it. And people will come to you and they be like, yo, don't tell. And it be some heinous crap, like some stuff like that. You be itching. You can't satisfy that itch, whatever they've been telling you. You know what I'm saying? You be like, yo, I'm about to go to this person. I'm telling you. Now you looking at this other person with an evil eye, not even knowing if it was true, because you never went to that person and said anything. You believe in this devil stirring up this trouble. Ooh. 2 Timothy 3:4. Traitors. Oh my gosh, you cannot trust them. Traitors. One day, last night, they was your bestie. The next day, they with your op. I'm telling you, I see it. Now they plotting against you. Yo, I'm telling you, I've seen so many times where the friend link up with the op and get the guy and get somebody hurt, or get somebody in trouble, or get somebody robbed, or get somebody this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff happen in the hood all the time. Traitors, We in the last days. I'm telling you, evil is at a high. It is at an all-time high, and it's only going to get worse. I'm telling you, it's not going to get no better. If y'all thinking that it's going to go back to some level, like, y'all fooling yourself. Heady, high-minded, can't tell them nothing. All they want to do is just like tell you all of this stuff, but then you can't tell them nothing. But then when you look at their life, and that's not judging nobody, but the Most High said you'll know the tree by the fruit that it bears. They haven't bared any fruit, but every time you see them, they got something to complain about, or something negative that done happened. You know what I'm saying? Or just negativity that surrounds them. Get away from people like that. Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. They would rather, listen, they love their pleasures. Where the lean, where the weed, where the hoes at type stuff. They don't want to hear about no God. They don't want to hear about none of this. They ain't keeping the Sabbath holy. They don't care. And they don't care if you are bringing in news. They looking at you as bad news. They don't want to hear that. I'm telling you, get away from people like that. 2 Timothy 3:5, having the form of godliness but denying the power thereof. From such turn away from them. People that act like, oh yeah, I believe in God, but the whole time they just living in the flesh, doing everything other than what the Most High requires of them. And yes, we're not perfect. Yeah, we all sinners, but it's a difference between sinning and come on, and trying to do right, and then intentionally just doing wrong and thriving off that. Come on now, y'all got to know that. Don't paint that picture and don't feed me the BS. 2 Timothy 3:6, and I am done. For of this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women. Whoa! These men go into houses with these type of spirits on them and lead captive silly women. What does he mean about silly women? Silly women are women that don't have a relationship with the Most High, are not reading to show themselves approved, are not studying to know what is acceptable to him. That's a silly woman, because you can be easily tossed to and fro. Either you're going to get under the Most High's edge, or wickedness will overtake you. It's no middle ground. It's no middle ground. And this man who knows that he's deceitful, and you sitting up there, a damsel in some mess, just playing in the middle, he ready to strike because he know his intention. So you just thinking like, No, he's coming to strike venom in you. And here we go. Lead captive silly women, laden with sins, full with sins. And then you have any sexual acts with this man. Sex, that's why it's supposed to be done with your husband, with your wife, because it's a spiritual exchange. It's not just physical pleasure. Something spiritual intensely happens. Just an exchange of spirits that happens when you laying down with people. That's why you're not supposed to be doing this. You're taking on these spirits from different people. Especially a person with these, a man like this. Are you kidding me? Led away with diverse lust. I mean, all these spirits that he's been holding, he's pouring it into you, and now you. That's why people can't get out of soul ties. Their mind is so scrambled, they don't even know what to do, because this man, he done put all of these demons up in her, and you think it's just a sex act? No, it's a spiritual war going in your mind. So you guys, I hope your spiritual eyes are open and your ears are perked up. And I hope you are edified. May the Most High be with you. Remember to stay prayed up. Sin not. The kingdom is at hand. I'll see you guys in the next video.